And here begins the story of the mole. What were we investigating, Sarah?
Well, shall I start from the beginning?
Please do.
The mole was very unhappy because something had pooed on its head. So he wanted to get his revenge. So the first thing we had to do was find out which poo belonged to which animal, didn't we?
That is right, yes. So he wanted to get his own back on the dog.
Yes, because it was the dog that he found out eventually that had pooed on him. And so we gathered up some poo ourselves. This is the dog poo. This is the pig and his poo. This is the cow and his poo. The bird and her poo. The horse and his poo. The goat and its poo, her poo. And the rabbit and his poo. Was there any more?
That's it.
So that was it.
How did you find out whose poo belonged to who?
We looked at the pictures and read the words. We did a lot of observing and decided that these were each of the animals' poos. That's how we did it.
Excellent. So then, how are you going to decide how to give Mole the best chance of revenge?
We decided that hurt factor was the best. So we decided to see which would be the heaviest drop. We thought that maybe the horse's poo, because it was biggest, might be the heaviest drop.
So why was pressure better than coverage on its head?
Because it would hurt more.
Excellent.
So, first of all, we decided we had to weigh each of the poos. A bit sticky for some of them. And we weighed them. We weighed the plate, and then we weighed the poos on the plate, and took the weight of the plate away from the poo in the plate. We got the weight of the poo. We just like moving on.
This shows what?
This was the goat poo.
Okay, and how did you make sure that your measuring here was accurate?
Well, I'm not sure if it was accurate, but we tried our best with the ruler. We just took the diameter, measured the diameter of each poo. It's the impact on the sand.
Okay, excellent. And you've not started at 0 there, is that a mistake?
Well, no, it wasn't, because if you look at my fingers, it's in between, you can see the numbers, so we had to take one number away from the other because the ruler was too big in the box. And here are the other poos. Yes, keep going.
And
these are our results.
A table was produced with, as you can see, animals, then the weight of their respective doings, the diameter of their impact, and then we found an equation which could produce the volume of the impact mark by doing the radius of the impact, so half of the diameter, cubing that, and then timesing that by 4/3 of pi. And we then divided that volume by the weight, which gave us an idea of the pressure that each poo put onto the dog's head. And as you can see, the least pressure produced was by the horse, because although it was quite a large poo, its diameter was surprisingly small given its weight, so it didn't produce the pressure that was required for revenge. Whereas the dog, followed by the rabbit poo, did produce a large pressure per centimetre gram onto the dog's head. We were particularly interested in the rabbit because although it's in second place, there would be more pieces at 7.48 centimetres per gram. So multiply that up, that's going to be a lot of pressure on the dog's head. And the final part of our presentation says, we know that our method wasn't the best, but we are confident that it was better than that group. Thank you for listening.